Every great solution begins with one thing, a problem. But have you ever thought that a problem is not always a barrier? Sometimes it's a doorway waiting to be opened. In today's world that changes faster than ever, the ability to see a problem and turn it into opportunity is what separates those who survive from those who truly grow. Understanding the problem is the foundation of every real change. A problem shows us what's broken, what's inefficient, or what makes life harder than it should be. Without problems, we would never move forward. Think about it. Every great invention, every new idea, every moment of progress began when someone said, "Something here isn't working right." Thomas Edison didn't just chase light. He saw darkness as the problem. Steve Jobs didn't just make phones. He realized technology had become too complicated for people. And that single realization, that small question of why, changed the world. Identifying a problem is not about complaining. It's about asking, why does this exist and how can it be better? Curiosity, not comfort, is the real spark of innovation. People who question the world are the ones who end up shaping it. Once a problem is seen clearly, the next step is to uncover the opportunity behind it. That requires creativity, observation, and sometimes courage. Where most people see obstacles, innovators see possibilities. When a business sees customers unhappy, it's not failure, it's a sign. When a student struggles with a lesson, it's not weakness, it's feedback that something can be improved. That's what opportunity discovery truly means, turning frustration into progress. Albert Einstein once said, "In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity." And he was right. The harder the challenge, the greater the potential reward waiting behind it. So, how do we move from identifying a problem to creating something meaningful? There are a few steps that can guide the way. First, observe carefully. Listen to people's complaints. Notice what slows them down or what causes frustration. Observation is the seed of every innovation. Second, define the problem clearly. Make it too broad, and you'll lose focus. Make it too narrow, and you'll miss the bigger picture. A clear definition helps you see what truly needs to be solved. Third, brainstorm freely. Don't be afraid of crazy ideas. Sometimes the wildest thought hides the smartest solution. Fourth, test, refine, and adapt. No great idea starts perfect. Trial and error is not failure. It's learning in disguise. And finally, celebrate the lessons along the way. Even when things don't go as planned, you've gained experience, and that experience brings you closer to success. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Take Uber, for example. It began when someone realized how hard it was to find a taxi when you needed one. Or Airbnb, when people had empty rooms while travelers couldn't find affordable places to stay. What started as a small frustration became billion-dollar opportunities. And this idea doesn't just apply to big companies. It applies to us every single day. If your project feels too difficult, maybe it's a chance to learn something new. If your workplace system feels outdated, maybe it's your signal to create something better. If your community faces waste, traffic, or lack of resources, maybe that's your chance to start a small change that grows into something great. Opportunities aren't rare. They're everywhere, hidden in plain sight. We just need the right eyes and the right mindset to see them. Sometimes, opportunity discovery isn't about global impact. It can be as small as improving your own routine, helping others, or finding a better way to manage your time. What matters most is how you look at the world. Ask yourself, every time something goes wrong, what can I learn from this? That simple question can change everything. Whether in business, in school, or in everyday life, the first step toward innovation is recognizing the problem. The next step is finding the door of opportunity that it hides. And remember this, the biggest problem is not having no solution, but not understanding the problem well enough. A true innovator doesn't run away from problems. They look closer, they question, they learn, and they turn problems into stepping stones for success. So the next time you face a challenge, pause for a moment. Don't rush to escape it. Look deeper, because sometimes the opportunity you've been searching for is already there, hidden inside the very problem that frustrates you. Thank you for listening. And remember, every problem you face today could be the golden opportunity that shapes your tomorrow.